What's up YouTube, it's teamate here, and today we'll be talking about Xurkitree, my favorite Ultra Beast from the Pokemon Sun and Moon game. Obviously right now it's in the OU tier, so we're going to look at 3 different sets you can run for it, and go over what they kind of excel at, what they kind of weaker with, what they're kind of weak against, and some teammate options you're going to want to run for each of them. So for our first option here, we got a Choice Scarf set. Typical Choice Scarf, EV investment, we got 252 special attack, 252 speed. I run in special attack nature because now you're going to be able to outspeed even like a Talonflame. Not that a Talonflame's going to say, but you're faster than a 127 base Pokemon with a speed nature. You hit I think 397 on this, and I think 130s will outspeed you with the speed nature, so you can run that if you need to outspeed this. There's not that many 130 base speed Pokemon in the tier. You might get outsped by some faster Choice Scarf users, but all I have faster Choice Scarf users like Staraptor are already 100. Other than that, we got moveset here. We got Thunderbolt, Grass Knot, Volt Switch, Dazzling Gleam. Thunderbolt, obviously a great stab move. Grass Knot helps you against ground types and other things that you're going to be weaker to. Volt Switch gives you a lot of momentum. That's a move you'll be checking a lot, especially in OU with how many walls there are. Still hits really hard, but it gives you a momentum to switch out to something else if they switch into something or go for a move you can predict like a Toxic. And then Dazzling Gleam gives you some decent coverage. This Pokemon here, very good momentum keeper, and also functions as a decent revenge killer. Pretty much is probably the best revenge killer in the game with a great electric stab, and it gives options to Hidden Power Ice. You could also run on it, but I don't have it on this set. I'll show you the other sets. I just kind of switch up the move pools. Great Bolt Beam coverage, and then it also has Grass Knot, which helps against a lot of things, especially a lot of heavier walls in OU, such as Hippowdon and Slowbro. Dazzling Gleam helps gives you coverage against things that you would also not be able to hit for super effective damage, helping you net one-hit KOs. So I think the first thing to pair this thing with is a really good physical wall breaker. I like to go either Mega Gyarados or Garchomp, 2 things that kind of work pretty well with it, especially Gyarados because obviously Xurkitree resists electric damage, and then regular Gyarados form is immune to ground. So they form a pretty good combo there, obviously physical and special. You can try to run Gyarados in more of a wall breaker type instead of just a sweeper, especially his Mega form with Mold Breaker helps against stuff that's sturdy or other abilities that it can infect. Other than that, good wall core for it. You're going to have options you can switch into. It works pretty well on balanced teams with like 2 or 3 walls and 2 or 3 sweepers, and that's pretty much what I have for the first set. Okay, for our next set here, we got a Life Orb. This set also runs Tail Glow, so Thunderbolt, Tail Glow, Grass Knot, Dazzling Gleam. Also, obviously, you could run Hidden Power Ice for those dragons and for Landorus Therian. Yeah, I think that's probably the most risky, but it also has the most highest payout. Obviously, getting a Tail Glow off is going to set you up to pretty much win the game. This is more of a late game sweeper. I run Speed Nature with 252 on this because you want to try to outspeed as many things as possible after you get a Tail Glow off. I think it can also work mid game if you get a nice predict. You can keep the momentum up on your side. Once you get a Tail Glow up, they might just forfeit, or they might only have 1 or 2 checks for it. If you take those things out earlier in the game, that's why you're going to run like Gyarados again with this set. It's really going to help you out a lot. This set, obviously, is still very frail, so there's no real point in running anything with Wish or anything like that to help heal it. It's not really that weak against status, so you don't need to run anything for that. Also, again, not really weak against entry hazards, but then again, most teams like to run Defog, something like that anyway, if they're on more of a stall team. This Pokemon works much better on offensive-based teams when you're trying to keep the momentum up. You're obviously going to have something to switch it in, so Scizor works as a good teammate, a slow U-turner, get him switched in against something he wants to be in against. Yeah, Rotom Wash and Scizor make pretty good teammates for this Pokemon. Alright, for our last one, I had to make this one. I really don't like this set, but I kind of figure, I know a lot of people talk about it a lot. The Electrium Z set with Electric Terrain, which gives you +1 speed in addition to setting up Electric Field. Obviously you're running Thunderbolt and Grass Knot again, and I chose Hidden Power Ice for this set. This set is really kind of like a niche. You can run this with like Alolan Raichu and Tapu Koko. Run just an electric type team, try to overpower the enemy, have a few counters to like ground types and stuff that resists electric. It's more of a gimmick team. You can't really use this on a generic team. You really need to make sure you're taking advantage of the electric terrain and getting the speed boost. I still run Speed Nature on this set because even with a +1, it's not really that much to help. You're still going to be outsped by some stuff, especially Choice Scarf users and the Revenge Kill. That kind of helps you make sure you can somewhat outspeed some of them. Like I said, teammates for this one, you're going to be running Alolan Raichu and Tapu Koko pretty much for sure, and then maybe another electric threat, and then like 2 things that are like hard counter what they're weak against. Kind of a gimmick team. Some teams won't be able to handle all those electric types coming out unless they have a few ground types. You got to get predicts with this team. This is more of an expert level team, but I digress. My favorite out of the three, like I said, is probably the first, maybe the second, but I run more of the balanced teams nowadays. So let me know what you guys think about these sets. You guys got any more hidden things for Xurkitree? I know he has a few other options he can run. Gigavolt Havoc, but that's like, have a waste. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Xurkitree. What's your favorite Ultra Beast? And I'll see you guys in the next video.